What if some animals carry more than just a resemblance to humans? What if they carry a forgotten past? Across the pages of ancient scripture and under the lenses of modern science, a strange convergence appears. In Islam, there is an old account, not allegorical but literal, of human beings transformed into animals, not gradually, not over eons, but suddenly, as a punishment. The Quran states, "And you already know about those who broke the Sabbath. We said to them, 'Be despised apes.'" 2:65. "We made them apes and pigs and worshippers of falsehood." 560. It's a story preserved not just as myth, but as a moment in history, a divine intervention against arrogance and rebellion. Some interpret these verses metaphorically, as symbolic of moral decline. But the majority of classical scholars took them literally, a real transformation imposed by divine command, erasing the human form. Yet, according to Islamic sources, these transformed beings did not survive long. They had no offspring. Their bloodline ended. So what remains? Only resemblance. But resemblance can be haunting. In genetics, humans share 98.8% of their DNA with chimpanzees, our closest living relatives. They feel pain. They use tools. They mourn their dead. Some have learned sign language. Others recognize themselves in mirrors. They imitate us, often in ways we don't fully understand. Even pigs, creatures many cultures view with disgust, seem to mirror us in strange ways. Their organs are strikingly similar to ours. Their heart valves are used in human surgeries. Their skin is used in grafts. Their behavior, though overlooked, reveals intelligence, memory, even emotional response. Why them? Why are the two species most anatomically compatible with us also the very ones named in a centuries-old warning of divine punishment? Is this biology or something more? Science provides a well-structured narrative. We share a common ancestor with chimpanzees millions of years ago. Our paths diverged, but our blueprints remained alike. As for pigs, the explanation is functional convergence. Similar environments, similar solutions. But what if that's only part of the story? What if what Scripture describes as transformation was not a metaphor, nor a parable, but a real spiritual collapse that left biological echoes? Imagine this, a people stripped of their humanity, not just in behavior, but in being, reduced, silenced, their dignity erased in an instant, and in their place, a creature that walks on all fours, unable to speak, condemned to be a mirror of what once was. Could the animals that live among us carry these shadows? Could their similarity to humans be a residual memory, encoded not just in flesh, but in fate? Of course, scientists reject this idea. In their world, the past is built from fossils and genes, not divine wrath. Evolution does not make moral judgments. It has no punishment, no intention, only change. But humans do not live by science alone. We carry stories, symbols, fears. We search for meaning behind the physical. We ask not just how, but why. And sometimes science confirms the design, but misses the designer. The Quranic story, then, may not aim to explain biology, but to warn the soul. It reminds us how quickly arrogance can fall, how rebellion can lead to ruin, and how some punishments are not fire and brimstone, but silence, loss, deformity, a life without reason or remembrance. Perhaps pigs and apes were never human. Perhaps they are simply creatures with a coincidental likeness. Or perhaps their likeness is the point. Perhaps they exist not to tempt our appetite for bacon or circus tricks, but to remind us, you are not immune, you are not untouchable. Strip away your mercy, your humility, your worship, and what remains? A frame of flesh, warm, fragile, beast-like. The animals that resemble us most may not have been us, but they could be what we become. This is not a declaration, it is a possibility. It is not a belief, it is a question. And the question is enough to disturb the heart. Because deep down, we know, when we lose our humanity, the beast is not far away.